Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and I am back from vacation, and man did I ever need that. I didn't need what I had waiting for me when I got back to work, but I certainly did need the vacation, and I feel refreshed and ready to go. I have an update on my challenge. I do still have my challenge going on, and I'm going to leave a link down below to the challenge. One thing I forgot to say in the challenge video is that when you send in your entry, please don't send in anything extra. No goodies for me. I have so much stuff in my house between my own personal stash and the things that I sell through my YouTube channel. My house is overflowing and I can't take any more. I really appreciate the people who want to do that, but please don't. I don't have any room for it. If you've already mailed in your challenge entry and you put some goodies in there for me, I'll probably just turn those over to the facility along with the door hangers. And the second thing I forgot to say, if you do a video response to that for your entries, go back to the video, the challenge video, and put a comment down below so I'll know that you've done that and I can go take a peek at it. And so if you don't see me comment on your video, that means I don't know about it. So those are the two updates on my challenge. Today I have Applique Grab Bags, and I also have two different Gypsy Kits. I have lots of appliques that are ready. I have a kind of a funny story to tell about my my vacation. We went on vacation with another couple. They're actually friends that are visiting us from Scotland, and on the way to the campground, the two gals were in the back seat, and I had a pile of appliques that I was working on to pass the time, you know, while we were chit-chatting on our way to the campsite, seam picking the appliques. And she kept looking at me and asking, you know, what I was doing. Finally I said, you want to try one? Because I always have a spare picker with me, seam ripper with me everywhere I go. She said, sure. So she took one and she was hooked. The whole time we were on vacation, she was helping me seam pick. In our downtime, she was helping me seam pick. So I thought that was funny. It is very addictive, I'm telling you. Okay, so the Applique Grab Bags. For the first 12 orders, you will get one of these large embroidered appliques that are probably about 15 inches long and probably about 7 inches wide. You will get one of these. They have iridescent sequins on it. You can see it's catching the light. First 12 orders will get one of these. And then my Applique Grab Bags are by weight. So what I'm about to show you is everything I have up on my shelf right now. So the rest of the grab bag, aside from this large one, will be some combination of these here. And I need to come down for the rest of them. So that's that really pretty, the big one. Gorgeous. There's this one here. They're all either white or off-white. Got this one here with the white sequins on it. This cutwork one. This embroidered one, kind of off-white. Oh, excuse me. This one here, it has a little bit of a tool. It's a very fine tool, not the real stiff tool around the edge. You can cut that further if you want, but it'll come with a little bit of tool on it. There's this one here. There's this one here. There's this one here. This one here with iridescent sequins on it. You can cut this up further if you want. All these larger ones you can cut up smaller. Here's a large cutwork one. This one can be cut up for sure into smaller pieces. And finally, All the grab bags will also have one of these. I've had these on my, sold these separately before, but I have some more and I'm going to put them in the grab bag, so it'll have one of this one that can be cut up. And this has little tiny iridescent sequins and seed beads in the applique. This is a more like a Venice lace type applique. So that is a applique grab bag. The grab bags are $12 a piece. That doesn't include shipping, and they're by weight, so it depends on how many are in it. Will depend on the weight. So that's an applique grab bag. Now for the first Gypsy Kit. Some of the elements are the same for all 8. I have 4 of each of the kits. Kit number 1, I'll start with the fabrics. The fabrics for kit number 1 are the same in all 4 kits. There's this royal, it looks blue on the screen, but it's more of a royal blue, or more like a purple. Periwinkle? No, I can't think of what the color is, but let me come out a little bit. You have a good sized piece of that. It's like a satiny kind of material. There's a piece of this beaded trim. Now let me come back down again. It's kind of a sage green with green beads and sequins and gold threads running around it. So a piece of that, you can cut that up into little smaller pieces. A piece of this beaded, embroidered, it's like a dark mauve color with silver sequins on it. Good sized piece of that. There's this really sheer, very sheer material with little metallic swirls on it. This is sari material. Good sized piece of that. Featherlight. There's a piece of this kind of, it's a remnant piece of this kind of brocade. It's actually reversible. You have a different effect on the 2 different sides. Kind of shimmery copper color. Piece of that. Piece of this pink satiny material. And a piece of this black sheer like curtain material. So those are the fabrics that are in kit number 1. Oh wait a minute, there's also I haven't put this in with anything else. It's like netting. It's like aqua, or more of a teal color. Which side has, and there are little sequins along the bottom. I think you can see them shining there. It's almost, I think it was about 2 yards of this in there. So you've got that. Now, each grab bag will have, oh, I forgot to take my sample. Oh, I forgot it. Have a bag of these trims. All 8 grab bags from kit 1 and kit 2 will have these same trims in them. There'll be a yard of this green and yellow loopy trim, a yard of this like almost an antique gold loopy trim, a yard of this green fringe trim. Let's get the fringe at the bottom. It'll have a smaller piece of this red and black tassel trim. And then a yard, or maybe even a little more than a yard, of this green and gold tassel trim. So all of the grab bags are going to have that in it. I'm not going to take these out for grab bag number 2, but they're exactly the same. There's also in all 8 grab bags a bag of fibers, and this will be somewhat different from kit to kit, but there's, I think I put 10 or 15 different fibers, all kinds of different. There's eyelash, there's some loopy ones, there's a soft white, there's a black one, a variegated blue one, all different, all kinds of fibers to use in your kit, in your Gypsy albums. There will also be, this part is the same in all 8 kits, kit number 1 and kit number 2, a selection of buttons and metallic buttons and beads. Come down a little bit. You'll get a couple of these big ones. There's another one with a pearl, these small rhinestone type. I think there's 5 of those. There's, oops, some of these metallic flower buttons. Selection of those. Those are hard to see, but there's 3 little flowers in the center of each one. Oh, there's another one, a gold one. And then a selection of these silver metallic like beads. So that is the same in all 8 kits, kit number 1 and kit number 2. Let's see if I can do this without getting everything confused. Kit number 1 has this embellishment pack in it. Oh, I should have opened all these before I started. Sorry for the crinkling. The embellishments in kit number 1, there's a bag of pink pearls. There's this black and pearl and sequin applique flower. There's one of this gold applique that dangles. There's a bag of pink and teal sequins. There's 3 of these red rolled roses and 3 of these yellow rolled roses. Some of these organza and satin little flowers in blue and in kind of a dusty rose color. And then 3 of the dangles that I've been making lately. The dangles will all be different in every embellishment pack, because I'd never make any 2 exactly the same, but different dangles. So that's the embellishment kit and embellishment pack in kit number 1. All 8 kits will have a variation of these sari pieces. They'll all be different. This is just one from one of them. A length of this with the silver sequins. A length of this embroidered one. We have this green and gold shiny thread. These are just smaller embellishments. These will all be different. Oh, that's a bird. Oh, that's pretty. Some smaller ones. Another smaller one. And another border. This is the sari part of the kit. And then some of these beaded, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 of these beaded pieces. This particular one, these are the ones that are in this particular one. They're all different. Very pretty. This one's gorgeous. That's all one. Tiny, tiny, tiny beads. Tiny beadwork. Gorgeous. I love these. So that's the sari part of kit number 1. This will be different in every kit. All 8 kits will be different, the sari part of it. And then all 8 kits will have a grab bag of laces and trims. All different colorful, all my colorful ones. There's gold gimp and some, all different colors. This grab bag will be different in all 8 kits. So all these trims. So that is kit number 1. The kits are $40 a piece, and that does not include shipping. Kit number 2, let's see if I can do this without getting them confused. Kit number 2, here are the fabrics that are in kit number 2. Have this like scarf. It actually was a scarf, the silk scarf. Very pretty jewel tone colors. Good piece of that. This one has a piece of this teal and gold sari fabric. Look how shiny that is. Good size piece of that. A piece of pink silky material, silk or satiny material. A piece of kind of a grayish green, almost like gunmetal, silky material. It's a good sized piece of that. Very shimmery. A piece of the black sheer material, the curtain material in black. And a piece of this kind of brocade, gorgeous green and maroon and gold fabric. Just both sides of it. So that's the fabric in kit number 2. Let me put these over here. Kit number 2 will also have a grab bag of colorful laces. It's a grab bag, so they'll all be different. It will have a grab bag of the sari pieces. There's the trims and the appliques in here. Let me just show you what these are. And these are all different, so you get an idea of what you could get in your kit if you get one of the 2 different ones. This is just a sampling of what you could get, although somebody will get this one. There's a pretty beaded trim. Piece of that. It's the right side. This is the right side. This embroidered sheer piece. And in this one, oops, wrong way. Here are the beaded appliques. That one. This gold one, almost like a rickrack. This pretty one. Tiny, tiny, tiny beads. Such intricate beadwork. That one, like a teal and and gold. And then this pretty one here. Gorgeous. So that's the Sari bundle in this particular kit. They will have the same trims, the loopy trims and the tassel trims that I showed you from bundle number 1. It will have a selection of fibers, the same buttons and metallic beads that were in that I showed you in the first kit, and this is very similar. The embellishment part, kit number 2 has well, it's pretty much the same. The pink pearls, the black applique, the pink and teal sequins, this gold dangle applique. This one has 3 yellow rolled roses, 3 blue rolled roses, 3 blue of the organza and silk flowers, and 3 pink. That's not pink, that is yellow, folks. Yellow flowers. And then 3 of my handmade dangles. These will all be different in every kit. So that's the embellishment part of kit number 2. And that is it. Kit number 2 is also $40. I've got fibers and sequins everywhere. If you are interested in either of the Gypsy Kits or the Applique Grab Bags, the instructions on how to order are in the description box below. First come, first serve. As things sell out, I'll mark them sold down below. I'm not sure how many Applique Grab Bags I can put together, but it's quite a few. So that's it for now. Bye for today.